Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So the first topic we definitely have to discuss is Nicki Minaj and GዄÄ. Now, as we know, GؐNA, he snitched on Thugger, and him and Nicki were supposed to collaborate on Coochie Power, which Nicki previously discussed in an interview.
And this is the last thing I want to say on it. GؐNA came to my studio, right? Months ago. And he asked me to get on his song, Pussy Power. I heard the beat and I was like, oh my God, this beat is out of here, blah, blah, blah. And no lie, I sat with the song for months and months and couldn't bring myself to write to the record. I couldn't bring myself to do it. With, you know, it was like the moaning and the groaning on the track. And I knew, to me, I feel like you either gonna do it or don't do it. So I knew in order to get on a track like that, I would have to be explicit. In my opinion, I would have to really kill it and be explicit and you know, talk that real talk. And I wasn't ready. I just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Of course, he don't care, child. He got Champagne Poppy, boo.
So GؐNA has a top 5 hit, F You Mean, on the Payola Hot 100. He's killing it when it comes to streams. You know, he's not getting a lot of playlisting, but, you know, people are streaming his record. I'm sure he's getting radio. And he is allegedly hoping that Nicki Minaj could be the first artist to collaborate with him since he is coming out of jail. Okay, now, as we know, Gኢና, he snitched on Thugger, so, you know, the little babies, the little Dirks, have been dissing him in records, calling him a rat and a snitch, and so, you know, he is hoping that Nicki can, you know, join forces with him and do a collaboration, just like she did with 6ix9ine. You know, when 6ix9ine snitched, you know, she collaborated with him. So, you know, he's hoping that she will do the same like she did with 6ix9ine. And in my opinion, Gኢና more talented, okay, than 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? So I would be here for the collaboration because F You Mean, that's my song. I think F You Mean is definitely one of the top 5 summer songs in 2023. Okay, in my opinion. And so with that being said, I would be here for Nicki Minaj being the first, you know, rapper to collaborate with Gኢና since, you know, he snitched on Thugger. To be quite honest, I really don't care that Thugger's in jail. You know, if you commit the crime, you got to do the time. Point blank, period. She already turned down Coochie Power, you know, which went top 5, I believe, or top 10 on the Payola Hot 100. So I feel like, you know, Nicki, Gኢና kind of hot. I might want to hear Nicki and Gኢና do something, okay? Plus, Gኢና was writing for Lil Baby anyway. Lil Baby, I'm starting to think he wasn't that talented because I'm noticing now that he's not cool with Gኢና, his bars are kind of whack, okay? And what I don't do is male reciters or female rap reciters. I might have to start treating Lil Baby how I treat Cardi B because if you had a writer, you know, I got to give you the same energy. No shade. Now, moving on to Doja Lamar. Allegedly, according to Billboard, they are saying that Doja Cat is the #1 pick to headline Coachella in 2024. In my opinion, I don't think that Coachella should ever choose Doja Lamar, especially as of right now, over Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has a way better catalog. She deserves to headline Coachella, in my opinion. It should only be 2 people, Nicki, Rihanna, okay? Those are the only 2 people. Maybe Champagne Thickums. Has Champagne Thickums headlined Coachella before? I think he has. But those are the only 3 people. Doja Lamar should not be headlining Coachella. We should not be awarding Doja Lamar for her terrible behavior. And besides, you know, she just cursed out her fans. I mean, I don't understand how you can even, you know, choose Doja. Like, that's just ridiculous. And she's a good performer, but I don't think that she deserves to perform at, Coachella in 2024. We will see if she behaves. Now, moving on to Criminal B. So, Cardi B's concert goer who filed the battery report against Cardi B, she was struck by a mic that Cardi B threw, and she has filed a battery report on Cardi B. The Metropolitan Police Department has confirmed that attendee has come forward with a report of battery, and Cardi B might have to cough up a coin. I don't think she'll face any criminal charges for something like this. I think that the person that got hit with the mic, they want some money. And if Cardi B can put so much money into her body and getting her face reconstructed like Nicki Minaj's and, buy Birkin, she talking about people don't want to go Birkin to Birkin, she can give the concert goer that she hit with the mic at least $100,000 and pay for their legal fees. I think that's fair. Do they deserve millions? No. I don't think that they deserve millions for something like that. Maybe if she had punched them in the face, okay? But I think that the person deserves $100,000 and you pay for their legal fees and, you let bygones be bygones. I feel like Cardi B got to learn to not be so aggressive all the time, especially when allegedly she had told the people at the concert to throw water on her. So, you can't really, complain when they actually do. So, in my opinion, I do feel like she got to cough up a coin, $100,000, pay for their legal fees, and possibly go to, a few anger management classes, maybe some therapy. Okay, I think she definitely needs it. Now, moving on to Scratch Off and 21 Average. And allegedly, 21 Average and Scratch Off got another collaboration in the stash. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Now, they already collaborated on, Scratch Off's last album that she put out, which flopped. The album was called 000, and they did a song called Wheelie, if you guys remember. Now, allegedly, Scratch Off is messing with 21 Average while he is married to the mother of his kids. But Scratch Off don't care. And after putting it in the trash in this BTS feature, which has put Scratch Off back on the charts, allegedly 21 Average wants to work with Scratch Off again. Let me know, do you feel like it's going to be a hit, especially with the speculation that they are dating? People might tune in more. Me personally, I don't care that Scratch Off wants to be a side chick. 21 Average ain't that great to me. He lives on the coattail of Champagne Thickums and several other artists. He cannot put no solo hits out, just like his side chick Scratch Off. When's the last time 21 Average had a solo hit? Most of his music recently have been all collaborations. He don't got no solo hits, just like his side chick Scratch Off. So I'm not really shocked that they're teaming up again. Okay, they might as well just come out and admit that they are smashing and that he betrayed his vows, and he has betrayed his wife and the mother of his kids. He might as well just come out and admit it. Okay. I don't know why they're hiding their relationship, considering that everybody knows she got the tattoo behind her ear. I don't get it. Moving on to Walmart Yase, the user. So basically, she does a cover to F You Mean, which is Gunna's song. They got into a PR relationship last year until, he faced some legal troubles, and then Chloe went ghost. Okay, but she has decided to do a cover to his song. Let's take a quick listen.
I'm gonna wanna back all of me splurge. Watch me jump right off the curb. Bentley spread fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my ego, don't know what you heard. Crank up the phone and I swerve. Keep me a stick if they purge.
Now, I like how that sounds. That sounds kind of fire. But Chloe, you are a user. Okay, no shade. You wasn't rocking with Gunna when he was in the clink. When he was under that jail cell, you was quiet. And you tried to use him for clout for the Night when you heard he was coming out of jail. I remember that. Oh, I wrote this song for Gunna. No, you did not. And now that he got a top 5 hit, here you come back around when you wasn't giving Gunna no attention. But because Chloe needs a hit, sadly, and her career's on Floppiana, she got to crawl back to Gunna so she can get some attention. And she knows that people will get to talking. I think Chloe is talented, but she be doing the antics sometimes, okay? And I mess with Chloe, but the antics gotta stop. No shade, okay? It seems as though she's using Gunna, in my opinion, to get back on the charts. She probably wants him to add her to the remix, but the original is perfectly fine. We don't need you on a remix. Sorry, Chloe. It's cute, but we don't need you on a remix. Now, moving on to Lizzo, she gets exposed again by filmmaker Sophia Allison, okay? She worked on Lizzo's documentary, allegedly, for 2 weeks back in 2019. And she said, I usually do not comment on anything but pop culture related. But in 2019, I traveled a bit with Lizzo to be the director of her documentary. I walked away after about 2 weeks. I was treated with such disrespect by her. She says she witnessed how arrogant and self-centered and unkind Lizzo is. So now people are coming out the woodworks saying that Lizzo has mistreated them, okay? And as we discussed on my podcast episode about how Queen B did not mention her name when she was doing the Queen Mix for Break My Hole. Now, allegedly, Queen B and Lizzo have spoken several times behind the scenes. Lizzo has went to several of Queen B's concerts, and they have spoken about doing a collaboration. Is it going to be scrapped? Because Queen B, before she released Renaissance and went on tour, she did the Me Too checks to make sure there was no allegations against her employees. Too bad she didn't do Me Too checks on Camel Face, her hubby, but I digress. But let me know if you guys think that the Lizzo and Queen B collab is scrapped. Anyway, got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.